Hello, this is Igor Chigrin with Fair Grant Writing. Welcome to this video that is devoted to the Canada Tariff Remission. So today is February 3rd, 2025, and tomorrow, February 4th, Canadian government will introduce a retaliatory 25% tariff on certain goods made in the United States. We know that it's just first wave. We expect more waves in the coming weeks, and we expect more American goods will be subject to the 25% tariff in Canada. And it means for the importers that they will have to pay 25% over the cost of imported goods, which obviously may not necessarily work for everyone. And unfortunately, some Canadian importers may be severely impacted by the introduction of this duty rate. For this reason, Canada had developed a relief mechanism. It's called tariff remediation. Tariff remediation is a special procedure, exceptional procedure that is temporarily or permanently relieves Canadian importers from the payment of the tariff or refunds tariffs already paid. But tariff remission involves the application process, and today I will explain you how it works, who qualifies, what you need to collect, what kind of documents and evidences you need to collect in order to apply for this program and receive the tariff remission. So first of all, from the eligibility perspective, any Canadian business is qualified, no matter if it's the provincial corporation or federal corporation or partnership. So any form of the business in Canada is eligible. The second criteria is that you have to import the goods from the United States that are subject to this 25% duty. And not all products are subject to the duty rate. Currently, there is a list of products that the government issued, but we expect more goods to be added there. So I put the link here on your screen, and I'll put it also into the description. So make sure that you check this link regularly, because the list of the products subject to the duty will certainly change over the next few weeks. Also, to qualify for the tariff remission, if you're a manufacturer and you're using the goods from the United States or parts or materials from the United States as input for your manufacturing or processing, you can apply for the tariff remission if you are unable to find suppliers elsewhere in Canada or in the United States. You also could apply for the tariff remission if there are exceptional circumstances that could severely impact the Canadian economy if the tariff is applied. In terms of eligible expenses, the cost of imported goods, parts or materials that is subject to the 25% is eligible. So you either don't have to pay 25% duty if the remission is granted, or you receive this duty back if you already paid it. Now let's talk about what specifically you need to submit to the government in order to be considered for the tariff remission. So first of all, you submit information about your company and about the goods that you are importing. It's very important to make sure that the goods you are requesting relief are in fact in the list of the goods subject to the duty that the government put together. You also specify the volume of goods and value of goods that you import over time. You have to also provide the evidence of inability to source these goods elsewhere in Canada or outside the United States. If you are bound by the contract with the US suppliers, you also have to send the government the copies of your contract to prove that you have no other choice but to supply goods from the United States. This is pretty common case for aerospace contracts, defense contracts. You also need to send the government details of your pricing and costing. They will need to know how exactly the tariff will impact your cost and your price. You also send information about your Canadian competitors, if you know it, of course, if you have access to the information. And then you put together the detailed reasoning for why requesting remissions to the tariff is necessary and why you need to be granted such a remission. And this is the critical piece. That arguing is very critical, very important. Last but not least, any supportive data that may be significant or illustrate the necessity of a remission, they will be very helpful. In order to apply for the remission, you have to send an email to the special mailbox created by the Department of Finance. You have to put the subject line US remission, exactly the way it is written here. And you have to attach to your email all the necessary supportive documentation, all the analysis, so all of the 14 items that we went through. Our understanding currently is that you have to submit one request for one HS code. That means one request for one product that you import from the United States, assuming that product is subject to the 25% tariff. We'll see how it goes from there and whether the formal process will be developed to collect this data and to be able to apply for multiple products at the same time. But for now, it's one application per one product. There are a few ways how we can help you in the process. We can monitor the lists of products subject to tariff. And then we will let you know within 24 hours whether your product is added or removed to that list. We can also help you to write tariff remission application. Our team consists of international trade professionals, financial analysts, and professional writers. We have over 12 years of experience writing applications for all sorts of government funding, including grants, loans, tax credit, etc. So we've developed the expertise and knowledge of the government, of the language that the government understands, and we can present your case for tariff remission the way that is the most appealing to the government. We can also look into the duties and taxes that you've paid to date and look for the opportunities to recover some of them through the customs duty drawback program. It's a special program that lets you recover the duty rate that you've paid when you import goods to Canada, in case if you export those goods later out of Canada, or if you use those goods to make the other product that you export from Canada. So there is a potential to recover those expenses as well. And last but not least, we can help you with supply chain diversification and export market development. We can help you find reliable clients and suppliers outside Canada. That was Igor Shigrin with Fair Grant Writing. Thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you are watching on YouTube, or follow us if you are watching on LinkedIn. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section and I will make sure to answer them as soon as possible. And please stay tuned for developments, because I will post more videos as more information on tariff war becomes available. Thank you for watching.